if he wins it, he probably the greatest OKC Thunder ever. If he win it.
I want to ask about SGA. So he wins the league MVP. He's the scoring champ. He wins the Western Conference MVP and has the potential to be a Finals MVP. Doesn't happen a lot. We talked about it earlier. The last guy to win scoring title, an MVP, and a Finals MVP, Shaq, 2000.
Yeah, Shaq.
Shaq?
Yeah.
Scoring title.
Scoring title too.
Shit.
So I'm saying scoring title as well. And then a guy to win a regular season MVP, and then a championship,
And then
a Finals MVP. 10 guys.
All time.
Yeah. So like, are we taking kind of SGA this season? I don't want to say for granted, but are we not looking at it as like this could be an all-time great season for a young player?
This is one of the all-time great historical runs as an individual and team.
Right.
I've been saying that.
Right.
Like, and I said on the show yesterday.
What show?
On the Speak. Okay. On the Speak FS1 I do on the daily. So I said, if he wins it, he probably the greatest OKC Thunder ever. If he win it. I mean, it ain't really a shot fired, and I respect Durant, what he brought to the city. I respect Westbrook and what he was able to accomplish. You know, they went to a finals, and yeah, they probably got a bigger body of work there and been there longer. But this run right here, because he got an MVP, that's what they all got in common. Yeah. All right, yeah, I got one too then.
You saying if he won, right?
If he win, SGA.
He delivered.
He looking like, all right, Russ, KD, y'all got MVPs. I got one too.
Delivered, you're right.
You know, and if I win the finals, and then I win 68 games, which is more wins than y'all they never put together. I don't think OKC ever won 68 games.
It's strong. It's strong what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Franchise record.
No,
that's a franchise. It gotta be. I mean, I know this I know this. To not even look it up. And then I'm sweeping through on 30. What's the? I think there's a number to where he's in the same category in Jordan and Cole. It's like 30-point games in a playoff run or something, to where he's like right behind Jordan, LeBron, and Cole. Like, did you see the names I just said? Like them names, like you with them. You in the category with them, and your second best player is J-Dub. You had Russ on a team with Harden and KD, and y'all didn't get it done. Ibaka. Y'all had, look at that. That was a squad. If you match these two teams up, one would argue that team, KD, probably will beat them.
On paper.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it like if you just look at it like, damn.
These are motherfuckers like bees, dog. You can't even eat these.
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, what SGA has been able to do, like, dog, he gonna cement himself, because now to bring the first ever championship.
That's big.
For you pioneered this franchise.
Yeah. You
like
cement it.
You
cement it.
You cement it. So like when y'all come back for the reunion, they gonna introduce you last.
Right.
They gonna say, all right, we got KD in the house, Westbrook, and then SGA, it's gonna go like, you know what I'm saying? Because like KD is probably the third best, because Russ spent more time there, numbers, triple-double season. They love Russ.
They both won MVPs
They both won MVPs there. So even though like all time, KD is probably the greater player and will end up the greater player all time than maybe both of them, but SGA is going to be the greatest Thunder.
Shit, Russ averaged a motherfucking triple-double.
Oh, yeah, he did.
A 30-point triple.
A 30-point triple. Yeah, for sure.
You feel me?
Oh, that's not going to get unnoticed. He's going to get a statue too.
Oh, yeah, I'm curious what you think about what he just said, Ticket.
Well, I'm going to be honest, man. I don't think anybody had Shea on the radar like this, like we had Joker. Remember when Joker, I ain't saying Joker came out of nowhere, but.
No, he came out of nowhere. He did.
So what I'm saying is somebody did a dope-ass, like a reel on Shea's progress up in, kind of like where he's come from, and nobody had him on the radar. And when you watch his game, he's doing similar, same style stuff, a lot more, obviously the bag has gotten deeper, but when he's come on the scene and under the radar like we've looked at Joker. And the only reason we're staring at him now is because he's been so fucking consistent and he's inclined. Even when they not got beat, even when he got traded, even when he got, you know what I'm saying? Like he's been doing a steady incline and it ain't sexy. And we didn't want to look at it. And then he went all full, yeah, I'm grown man, I'm in the Batman suit. I'm fucking Bruce Wayne when I'm off this bitch. I'm Batman when I'm out here. And now the lifestyle is starting to, you know, mirror the game. You know what I'm saying? He a full superhero right now, as if Joker. And these two are probably the most underrated, under the radar players that we didn't have. They wasn't sexy. They wasn't doing what Embiid was doing. They wasn't doing what Karl Anthony Towns was doing. Man, Joker jumps this high. Ain't nothing sexy about him. He on top of the table at the bar mitzvah. That's the hypest he gonna give you. You feel me? So I'm saying, like, the Lucas and all these other motherfuckers, we had some expectations. We had no expectations on these kids, man.
Right.
This kid has, he got himself better. They made themselves better. Nobody's seen this from them. It's almost like the Brunson. When you saw Brunson in Villanova, you was like, oh, he cool. Then you saw him in Dallas. And you was like, oh, okay. And then he was getting it off in the playoffs, and you was like, okay, cool. You didn't think that he was gonna be Brunson of New York and the clutch. Like, man, the players today, at least the ones that you're naming, man, I've seen their growth, man. And it's real growth. It ain't some microwave, cheese pizza. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not shocked at what he's doing. I'm shocked on how consistent and how motivated, how unbothered he seems. You know what I'm saying? He really fell off. He really, like 27 and 25 is a fall. Come on, bro.
Third straight year he's averaged 30.
I'm saying, Lord, like, do you know, you used to put the ball in the bucket.
Damn, I didn't know that. Third straight year.
Man, Lord, with you on the board. You first on the board tonight. How to stop OKC. Dean, number 1. SGA. You up there in bright lights. They probably bringing the scouting report out with some girls. SGA. This how we gonna stop SGA. You feel me? Bro, you do this 3 years in a row?
Yeah.
And ain't nobody... Lord, that's not easy.
Do you think the Pacers are going to do the best job at kind of trying to neutralize SGA as opposed to the other teams in the West?
I say that the Pacers have the personnel. I say that what I've seen from what they did to Boston and what they did to Brunson, they have the personnel, if you're not ready, to run you in the ground. With personnel. Because after Neesmith gets out, here comes Nembhard. And then here comes Home Alone. And then here comes Neesmith. Lord, it's a flurry of blows. You know what I'm saying? And Lord, that's what I'm ready to see because that's the ultimate test. If Shea gets over this test right here, which will be his hardest test of all, this is going to be his hardest test right here, as it should.